Hello guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just into my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. So today I'm going to be talking about body glow oil, all right, the one used in the beauty segment, and I might still talk about the one we skincare therapists actually use as well. Now, the one used in the beauty segment, most times you can use it at night, you use it during the day, just to keep your skin popping out, you know, just to make people talk like, wow, our skin is shimmering. Yeah, that's the word, shimmering. While the one used during, you know, for we skincare therapists and the rest, it's actually meant to moisturize and glow your skin. Well, the one used in beauty segment also moisturizes the skin. But there's a problem. Most times they get to use coconut oil. You know, they are in the beauty segment. Most of them, they really do not know about comedogenic oil. Sometimes they do not know there are some certain oils that do not work for all skin. All right. Now, if you're trying to make body oil, I would suggest you go for oils that is suitable for all skin. Because if you're into production, you actually want to produce oils, you know, for the masses. Not everyone will tell you, I'm sorry, I have a sensitive skin. Most people don't even know their skin type. That's the problem. Some of them will be like, I have a normal skin. Then you'll be like, okay, let me give you oil for normal skin. Let me give you, no. That is why I don't actually recommend coconut oil in all cases, because it's a comedogenic oil. The ratings is actually 4. You can see how high it is. All right, we have ratings from 0 to 5. Oils that rate from 0, we have argan oil. That is a very beautiful oil. It works on all skin, but it's a fast oil, fast to medium oil, which dries out quickly on the skin. All right, when you actually talk about glowing oil, you look for oils that are medium to slow, so that, you know, it's before the oil would actually disappear on your body, it might take a while. That is why we call it glowing oil. They're actually medium to slow oils. Coconut oil fall into that category of being a slow oil, but it's a comedogenic oil. Most times, if you notice in their beauty channel, those coconut oil mixed with your highlighter, shake it up and use it. It doesn't work on all skin. All right, coconut oil doesn't work on all skin. So I'm trying to correct that misconception as we skincare gurus now, as we call ourselves, are we? Now, for if you're actually trying to make it like for a group of people, probably commercial, I would suggest you use sunflower oil. Now, some people will be like, Mickey and sunflower oil. Wait a minute. Sunflower oil is not actually a fast oil. It's medium to slow, but it's suitable for all skin type. It moisturizes the skin. And it actually has linoleic acid. I hope I call that well. Linoleic acid. I hope I call that well. All right. Now try and soft the net about linoleic acid. You see it actually contains, those are fatty acids. That's where you get to see all these cod liver oils. They fall under those categories. And when you have oils that contain cod liver oil, it's really nice. You know, when a customer of mine, I wouldn't say customer, a subscriber of mine, yes, that's the word, complained about me having like goiter or something, I was beginning to have the signs of it. Guess what? You need iodine in your body. And yes, linoleic acid actually contains iodine. So it's actually really good on the skin. Really, really good. All right. So instead of using coconut oil as everyone has been coconut oil, they are not reading about coconut oil. It doesn't work on all skin. So why go for oils that do not work on all skin? Naturally, we would have gone for almond oil. But there's something you should know. Almond oil is an antioxidant. Really nice. It doesn't really dissolve that quickly. But at the same time, some skin tends to have reactions when it comes to almond oil. Some skin do. All right. But sunflower oil, no skin gets reacted. No skin. You don't get any reaction from sunflower. It's a light oil and it moisturizes the skin. All right. So when you're using oils, you think of oils that do more of moisturizing rather than antioxidant. We would have used sesame oil, because sesame oil, when it comes to body oils, we have even Neutrogena, they use sesame oil and all that. But I don't really like the smell of sesame oil. I don't like the smell. I don't want to be adding perfume, because some skin gets irritated with perfumes. All right, so we're going to be using sunflower oil. I'm using the front part of my camera, so you might not really see the sunflower oil. Sunflower oil. Okay, so this is our empty container. Container is empty. Now we also need our highlighter. This is it. Get a cheap highlighter. Don't get an expensive one. No. Get a cheap highlighter. You can see it actually contains different shades. All right, it contains different shades. See the one that is actually for a light-skinned person like myself, the dark one. So it's not if you're making it for a dark-skinned person, you can actually go for this, and for someone who's really dark, go for this. So you can see we have different shades here, way different shades. For someone who is light-skinned, you just go for this. So it's just so simple. You scrape it, right? Since it's cheap, you don't mind, just scrape it. Okay, and there's no exact measurements. That's one good thing about it. No, we now into this business, we all know measurement is the key when it comes to mixing a product. Your measurement has to be accurate. But in this part, there's no measurement. It's not necessary. All right, this is my last sunflower oil. I'm always buying sunflower oil like crazy. Sunflower oil, almond oil, argan oil, evening primrose. I buy those oil a lot. So I'm giving you guys tips now of oils that you guys should be having in your house. You shouldn't lack those oils. All right, so we are adding our, it's actually meant for my own skin tone. Okay, so for your own skin tone, you probably would know which of the shade would work for you. Okay, sorry, we need to keep adding. Okay, we're meant to have the glitters. It's the glitters we want. All right, the shine. Now some people actually sell gold glitters. No, those ones are actually used for shower gel, not for this. Okay, because some people will be like, hey, can I just get the glitters instead? Those ones are used for shower gel. If you probably want to change the color of your shower gel or make it look more customized, yeah, you want to brand it on your own. Okay, so I think this will do. Okay. Now, I'm not saying no one should use coconut oil. There's some skin that actually go really well with coconut oil. But if you're making this for commercial purpose and you're into this skincare of a thing, you and I know you would never go for coconut oil. Right? Most times people go for it because it's cheaper. You know, you get it, you know. Okay, that's the problem. I said okay. I didn't even say anything. Now look at it. All right, we use. Now I'm actually hairy, so you might not notice it. Now let's use this part. Let's use this part. So I'll spray it there, and you guys will see it. Okay, so imagine the shine. Woohoo! Now you get what I mean, right? So me using sunflower oil on my hand, I would not feel any kind of tingling. I would not be scared of having breakouts the next day. My skin, I have a sensitive skin, so there are some oils that's something like coconut oil. Woohoo! I don't go close to it, right? So use oils like that. See, you see the shine. This is actually a medium oil. Sunflower oil is medium to slow. Coconut oil is actually a slow oil. All right, which is the major reason why people use it when it comes to this shimmering oil and the rest, because it's actually a slow oil. But there's nothing bad in you using a medium to slow oil because it doesn't dissolve. You can see it doesn't become so dried out completely. But this is the best oil I would prefer you use. Argan oil is fast, so you cannot use argan oil. All right, you can only use argan oil if you were actually using it in your home, you know, as your glowing oil, and you're trying to use it as a base just to sleep, just the oil alone without adding your shimmer. But if you're going to be adding your highlighter into the oil, and you probably want to go out maybe for an occasion, you want your skin to pop up. Now, this is how they apply it. Some people do not know how to apply it. I will still explain that. You actually want your skin to pop up and the rest like that. They only apply it around this area, your chest area. So you can see why I'm not going with coconut oil, because it's a comedogenic oil. Apart from it being a comedogenic oil, it doesn't work on all skin, as I said earlier. I'm still repeating it. It doesn't work on all skin, as I said earlier. So if you're applying it on this area, there's some people that are sensitive to having, like, I think I showed you my old skin. I tend to have breakout. If a cream is a bit too harsh on my skin, the breakout begins here. and my neck, I start seeing breakouts around that area, and my back. So imagine using a like oil that the rating is actually 4, even with germ oil. With germ oil, the rating is 5, which is really bad. It causes pimples. All right. So those are comedogenic oil, and those oils will definitely give you breakouts for someone who is probably having a sensitive skin. All right, combination skin as well. So most times this one doesn't select a particular skin to go for, so it's better to just go for this. The glow is still there, still shiny. So it's better to go for sunflower oil. A particular, no skin will complain about the sunflower oil. Medium to slow, and the only thing you're going to be changing is just the color. Most times skin, this beauty experts won't explain it. They use coconut oil because hey, it's slow, everyone is using coconut oil, they want to do the same thing. No, you need to understand the basis of your oils. You that are into skincare, you know which oil and which oil should be used and which oil should not be used. All right, so when they want to apply the oil, they apply on this area. As I said, probably if you're going for an occasion, you probably wear an open dress, you know, this off-shoulder dress and the rest. Apply here so people get to see, wow, look at her glow. This area, wow, she's looking good. That's how they apply. And if you're actually going to the beach, you know, you actually want to show some parts of your body a bit. But don't be like Mickey, that I don't really like shaving my hairs and the rest. But try and shave. Try and shave so it becomes really apparent. People would see it. Then you apply it probably on your legs, your lap area, you know, with your bikini. So that's that. You know, you still have it and you can still keep it. It doesn't get spoiled. Okay, it's just your oil. Just shake it up and use it. If you notice that the highlighter is not really so apparent on it, you add more. If it's not really showing more, you add more of the highlighter. It doesn't really get, how would I put it, there's no particular measurements to it. Okay, just add more. But if you add too much of it, it gets too shiny. Too shiny. Some people really don't like too shiny. They just like it on the average, you know, on the minimum, not too shiny. And some people actually like too shiny. So you can actually make 2 oils. What people actually do, people that are actually in this business, they do like a shiny oil and a dry oil. You can decide to go, if it's the dry oil, it's still the same oil. There's no difference, it's the same oil. But for the shiny oil, you make it a bit on the low, like the oil will be much than the highlighter, while on the, if it's the dry oil, the oil will be lesser than the highlighter. So that's just the difference, not really one big of a deal. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next skincare video, and I love you guys like kilo day. Bye guys.